Today's video, we're going to do a quick and easy modification to hopefully enhance the appearance of the E63. So stay tuned. So today we're going to tint the headlights on the E63 AMG. The idea is to enhance the appearance of the front. I'm going to get a new grille. It's going to be blacked out. And having the headlights a little slight tint, I think will look good. Now I know there's a fine line between cheap looking and nice. So hopefully we're on the nice side once we're done with this. Tools we're going to need for this job will be the following. First thing you're going to need is a cleaner as well as paper towels. This is to clean off the lens before you apply the vinyl. You're going to need some masking tape. The masking tape is going to be used so you can pull off the vinyl around the headlight. A squeegee, that's obvious to lay down the vinyl. A knife to cut the vinyl. And lastly, a heat gun. Heat gun is going to be used to stretch out and soften up the vinyl. So let's get started. First thing we're gonna do is clean off the headlights. The goal is to get any bugs or dirt off of the surface of the headlights. That way you don't have it underneath the film and it be as clear as possible. Next, we're gonna outline around the headlamp with masking tape. That way it'll give a surface for the vinyl to release off. Because if it was on the actual surface, it'll be hard to get off. So it doesn't have to be perfect. We're just using it so the film will come off. All right, so the vinyl that I'm using today is by Oracle, is 8300 model. It's a 12 by 24 inch sheet. And this is just like regular vinyl. The only thing that's different is it's transparent. So it's like film, like tint film. You don't have to do any type of wet application, no sprays, no soak it down or any of that. Goes on dry and it has the air release. That way you can lift it and reposition it as you need it when you're applying it. Also, this is the lightest color, it's light smoke. You always want to get the lightest when you're doing your headlights or taillights. That way you don't reduce too much of your visibility on your lights. There will be some reduction of the power of your headlights. That's just natural when you put tint over something, but make sure you check your local laws so you don't get any tickets. This is at your own discretion. I'm going to try it, make sure it looks good. If it doesn't look good, you can always take it off. That's the beauty of doing stuff like this. It's reversible. Let's jump into it and see what we get. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is just make sure that we have enough film to cover the whole headlight. I'm just focusing on this one right now. Looks like we have enough to cover the whole thing. First thing you want to do is apply it to the flattest part of your headlight. Each headlight is going to be different. For the E63, it's flat right in the front, and then we're going to curve it around here. Another thing you want to remember is do not touch the back of this. Once you get it off of the backing, you don't want to touch that because your fingerprints will show through the vinyl since it is transparent. Unlike other vinyls, you can touch the back. So let's apply. I'm gonna do one more pass with the paper towel just to ensure that there's no debris or dust that has settled since I last wiped it and cleaned it. Make sure you get your squeegee. So we're just gonna take the backing off and I'm gonna apply it on one side, like I said, the flattest side. So I'm just gonna put a little tack right there, tack right there. Then we're gonna leave the back on. I'm just gonna stop it right there. So we're just putting it on. See any bubbles, you want to make sure that you release it. All right, so now the goal is to not have any tension on the film. All right, so we're going to take the back off and just tack it to the car. All right, so now we're going to heat it up so we can wrap it around here. Get it nice and soft. All right, so now with our blade, we're just gonna go right along the edge. All right, now we're gonna hit it with the heat gun just to let it draw up and tighten around the corners. All right, so this one should be easier because it's flat. There's no round surfaces. So if you have a flat headlight, you're in luck. These round ones are not the easiest. All right, so we're gonna lay it down here. Put a line in the middle here. Then I'm just gonna roll it off. All right, so it came out pretty good. The rounded headlight was definitely a challenge. If you have the flat headlights, you're in luck. If you don't, just be patient and keep heating it up and wrapping it around. So if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up and click that subscribe button down below, as well as that notification bell. That way you don't miss out on future videos. So remember, do it until you can't. Until next time, I'm out.